Hey guys, it's Shelby again. Well, so I'm 23 years old. I just turned 23 on February 14th. Yes, it is Valentine's Day, and a lot of people give me a lot of props like, oh, you're born on a holiday, but in general it sucks because every restaurant is always packed. If you want to go out to a bar, to a club, jam-packed. Lauren always says that it's a double whammy because she has to buy me two gifts, like one for my birthday and then one for the Valentine's Day. But we just make it simple, something small for my birthday, and then I'll do Valentine's Day for her. Like I said in my first video, I have two sisters. There's Chelsea, and she is 25, and then there's Cole, who's 27. I have a 13-year-old brother, Steven. I consider myself to be the middle child because I have the two older sisters who I guess, I have to look up to them and live up to them. And then there's my younger brother, Steven, who's a spoiled child. I swear he never gets grounded or punished for anything. Well, Steven, he's in 8th grade right now. We go to the Redford Union School Districts. And then next year, he's going to Livonia School Districts because he was accepted into Franklin High School's accelerated program. So I'm very proud of him. I don't know where he gets his smarts from because I was in top of my class, but my brother is blowing us all away with his education. But so when he graduates high school, he's going to have a high school GED and then the accelerated program GED. And then he's also going to graduate with about 15 college credits. So I don't know where he gets it from, but I'm extremely proud of him. He's an little baby brother. My parents are still married. They've been married now for 21 years. They got married when I was like 2 years old. And they're still there. And I do say I was a part of their wedding. Even though it wasn't really a wedding, it was just them going up into the courthouse and getting married. But it was good. They were trying to buy a house and they needed to both be married to put their names on the deed. So yeah, my parents are both married. I have three grandma and two grandfathers. Both of my parents, their parents are remarried. And my dad's father passed away from cancer before I was born. And so he never remarried. So I just have the three grandmas. On my mom's side, there is Carol, who I said in my first video I'm extremely close to. And then there's her husband, Tim. And on my dad's side, there's his mom, Wanda. And the man she remarried also passed away to heart failure. And then my mom's dad remarried a woman named Sandy, who I'm close with also. My dad actually found out after his father died, like 20 years later, that he has a half-sister named Becky. Like I said, I'm very close to my grandma, Carol. That's my mom's side. I've always been close to them. They used to live not even a half mile away from my house. So I spent a lot of my childhood growing up with them. My mom's father lives all the way out in Walled Lake, so I barely see him. I only see him like on family holidays. And this is the same with my dad's side. I only see them for holidays. But back to my parents. I'm very close to them. I would be nothing without my parents. All my friends are like, oh, your mom's the cool mom. Your mom's the cool mom. But of course, to me, she's, the annoying mother. But she's always been in my school. She was a photographer for my elementary school yearbook. And then she volunteered for my middle school. I was in the majorette spot and my sister was in the band. And then in high school, she actually worked for my high school. So I used to see her every day at school. The last part of my family is Lauren. Like I said in my first video, we've been together for almost 2 years now. And I'm completely lost without her. She is, of course, my other half, and she's sitting in the corner doing homework. Well, as for school, I obviously go to Schoolcraft. My major is elementary education, but I'm just going to get a basic associate's in arts. I'm taking half my classes in campus and half online. This is obviously an online class, and I'm taking poli-sci on campus 2 days a week. My plan for school is after I get my associates, I'm going to, do training in schools and take my teaching certificate, and then I want to go to Ferris State to continue to get my bachelor's degree. My dream is to be a kindergarten teacher. I've always loved younger kids. I feel like that's the age where they, I guess, grasp the education. They're not, I guess, sassy and badmouth the teachers. Before Schoolcraft, I did 2 years at Wayne State. I went there right out of high school. I lived on campus. I joined a sorority. I got my first job on campus. I guess people can say that I got the whole college experience from it. But my last semester at Wayne State, I got sick and I had to take time off because I was getting horrible headaches, and they found out that I had a pituitary adenoma, which in just basic English means that I had a non-cancerous tumor sitting on the pituitary gland. So for right now, they just watch it. I get scans to make sure it's not growing, but if it grows, then I have to deal with it again. But now that after I got my health back in track, I went back to school, and so now I'm going to Schoolcraft, and I'm going to get the degree and then move on from there. I'm still working at McDonald's. I'm a crew trainer. I am looking for another job, though, but I work 5 days a week, like I said, and so I have weekends off, and then I get off at 11, so I have the rest of the day for myself. I've always been a morning person, you know. I get up at 5, I'm off by 11, and then I have like the whole day for class, school, homework, writing speeches, Lauren. There's like, it's out, my life's basically the same, work, Lauren, school, homework, you know. But I have a blast every morning doing it. I mean, me and my coworkers are really close, you know, we make jokes, it's always fun. Other than school and work, I have little downtime. But I do like to go to the movies, hang out with friends. We like to go bowling. I play on a night indoor soccer league. Our teams are the Ninja Turtles. We have a huge team. We're not the best team, but like I said in my first video, it's all about the fun. It's a huge thing. I still have not got my first goal, though. So that is my, I guess, goal that I'm trying to reach for this season, is to get a goal. I'm secretly afraid that the ball's going to hit me and I'm going to break something, because someone in another league did that. They fell, broke their arm. They had to get surgery on it. It scared the crap out of me. People say that I'm accident prone. In soccer, I get hit by the ball at least 2 times. And it would be a miracle if I walked out of a game without being hit. I've been hit in the face before, and my nose was bleeding. It was a horrible thing. Well, for my animals, I have a pet dog, Lulu. I would show you her, but she's sleeping under my bed. She's 2. She was born on my birthday, and she was a gift for me. So I got her 8 weeks later, and I even took her to work. It was fun. Everyone loved seeing her. She was the baby puppy. She was a Shih Tzu. I have 2 fish that I just bought. They are a guppy and then a neon fish, and I have a snail in the tank with them, and the snail is like on hyperdrive. His name is what did I name my snail? It's like Shelly or something. Sheldon. My snail's name is Sheldon. But then I have a 18-year-old cat, Coco, who is extremely old, and I'm extremely shocked that she's still living. But she's kicking, and she's my baby. She was my very first pet. We got her from my grandparents, my mother's father and his new wife, Sandy. They rescued them, and then we got them because we would cat sit them whenever they go to Florida. But so she's stuck with us for life. But this is my family. And then Lauren's dogs, she has a golden doodle, Charlie, and a Yorkie named Sam. So it's Sam Sam. And then Charlie is from the Peanuts gang, Charlie and Linus. Her sister's dog's name is Linus. So some random facts about me are that when I was a senior in high school, my grandmother took me to Europe. It was a 10-day trip to England, France, and Spain. I turned 18 there on my 2nd day, so it was fun. It was a blast. It was such a cultural experience, educational, because it was a school. It was cool, though, to be turning 18 because their legal age is 18 in Europe, so I got to take my first drink, And let me just say that the alcohol there is extremely stronger than it is here. I was the only girl who didn't room with another girl from my group. I roomed with a girl from New York, and I became great friends with them, and I'm still friends with them today. So it was such a great experience. I met new people. I had lifelong friends. So after I graduate from Schoolcraft, Lauren and I both plan on going to Ferris State. We're going to finish school together. And then Lauren is hoping to join the Air Force or the Marines. She's still like up in the air about it, but she's for sure going to join a branch. It's always been a dream of hers, and I'm always for helping her follow her dreams, because being a teacher, I can be very flexible. You know, I can travel to different states because everyone has teachers. But I can't wait to sit and watch Lauren accomplish her dream of being a teacher. So I'm glad. And my life seems pretty boring, but I wouldn't change it for anything because it's who I am and who I love. So that's basically me and my life. So thanks for watching. And I can't wait to watch all your guys' videos and learn more about you guys. And I hope you guys do well in the class. So, bye. Guess the time.
Guess it. 11 minutes.
You looked at the thing.
I can only see the one.
11? I don't know how long it's supposed to take. How long it has to be. Oh, I'm still recording.